God bless you guys. This is Cindy.
And this is Eleni.
And we're
Glory Girls for Jesus.
And today Eleni and I wanted to come on and just wish all the fathers happy Father's Day. You know, I think it's so important, you know, on Father's Day that we honor the men in our lives that have had a role and has led us to the Lord. You know, a lot of times people amplify Mother's Day. I'm a mother, I understand, but sometimes Father's Day get pushed to the side. But we want you to know that you got God, your Heavenly Father, today. You know, a lot of times we compare our earthly fathers to our Heavenly Fathers. And we can't do that because God is greater. And I want you to know there's some people who are fatherless on this day like this. Know that God is there. And I know your father may not be in your life. There's some people that their fathers may have abandoned them or not be subject to that. But I remember I heard a pastor one day and he was preaching and he said to God, like, God, why did you have my father not be a part of my life? You know, and God turned around and said to him, your father didn't abandon you. I removed him from your life. And that shows you because he wasn't supposed to, he couldn't be the man enough or the father that you needed to do the work that I called you to on the show. So that was like revelation to me. And I hope it's like revelation to somebody today on Father's Day where you might be wondering like, why did my dad step out? Why is my dad not there? I'm going to tell you, look at your Heavenly Father. He's waiting. He loves you. He loves you more than your earthly father can ever love you. You know, don't you agree, Eleni?
Absolutely. So as Cindy said, even if you don't have a close relationship with your
earthly
father, seek God. He's there. He loves you so much. He desires fellowship with you. And he will never disappoint you. We all fall short of the glory of God. Like I say all the time, us as humans are far from perfect. So don't condemn or hold on to anger to your earthly father if he wasn't there for you, if he did a lot of mistakes in raising you. But you know, just forgive him. It might be hard to do, but forgive, because then it helps you heal. And just seek God, because he will satisfy you, trust me. And a happy Father's Day to my dad. I love you. I'm Cindy's dad, my brother, all the men are in my life, my cousins. Happy Father's Day,
all the great men. And you know what, fathers, we encourage you, be a role model to your children on a day like this, because believe me, they're watching. They're watching more. And you know, a lot of times, if you look at the Bible, the Bible clearly says it's the father that should be the head of the household. You know, and a lot of times, these fathers are stepping out and these mothers are stepping in. So, you know, a lot of times I reward the mothers, because there are some mothers that are doing both roles. But God designed this for a father to be there. But just in case your father's not there, he may have passed away, he may not be in your life, know that your Heavenly Father is there on a day like this. And know that he loves you, that he's cheering you on. You know, stay connected to him, listen to him. He, you know, he's the best example of any father. And I encourage dads on Father's Day like this, read the Word of God. Be an example to your children and teach them how to be men of God. That's very important. Teach them the characteristics. One thing I tell my husband all the time is like, you're not raising two little boys here. You're raising two men.
Amen.
And I say, they watching you. And sons, let me tell you, they love their father. You know, I gave birth to him. So I'm like, I just gave birth to you. You guys ignore me. You only come to me when you are sick or something. And my husband walks through the door and I'm like chopped liver. But that's okay.
True, I'm sorry.
No. But at the end of the day, it's because they love their daddies. And I feel like dads don't speak about love, speak about being an example to who, you know, they're in our lives for only a certain time period before the 18 years goes by like that. And you're like, did I leave my mark? Did I teach them? And the most important thing you could give your children is God, is the Word of God. You know, and we all fall short. You know, and if you make a mistake, be a man about it and say, I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. Show them forgiveness. Show them love. Show them compassion. Be merciful to them. God gave them to you. There's only those children God gave you because only you can father them the way that they need to be fathered. So don't take for granted the blessing of being a father, you know, because it's amazing. It's an amazing gift. You're being a part of what God called you to do. So today on Father's Day, we encourage you, love your children, love God, and happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to everyone.
We love you guys. God bless you guys.